But look, you guys could have done something like whatever with Saint Augustine, or picking rose
Hmm.
petals with Saint Therese, and it could have been a theological treatise or a theological exploration. Why history?
So, well, first of all, I mean, just to answer the question one way, um, if we did that, we would not be very different from a lot of other people who are doing their own things.
That's
You
right.
know,
Yep.
we'd be trying to break into an already crowded market, is one way to
Yeah.
put it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, but history specifically, that came from. So in 2013,
Yep.
Emily Stimpson she
Okay.
got a contract to write a book called The American Catholic Almanac
Okay.
from Catholic Vote and Image Books. And she and I have been long friends for a long time. And she asked me to be her researcher. So my job for that book, I didn't know much about American Catholic history prior to this,
Yeah. Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
but I knew a little bit about doing research, at least online. So she asked me to be her researcher. So my job was to find a story for every single day of the year. So I
Okay.
had to comb through books and through all kinds of web resources and Wikipedia pages and calendars and
Yeah.
lists of things and find something to put on every single day of the calendar, and then come up with enough data
Mm.
that she could write a story about each of those items. So that took a long time, and it was a lot more difficult than I thought it would be, but it was so much more rewarding than I ever imagined.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Because I mean, to put it this way, I met all of these people.
Yes.
I learned about these experiences, and I learned about these people. And what struck me, what blew me away, was just how amazing our Catholic story is in this country.
Yeah.
Like we in this country think that we have to cross an ocean. This is what we always think. We have to cross an
Yeah.
ocean
Yeah. Yeah.
to go on pilgrimage, or to go to the tomb of a great saint, or somebody who did amazing things for God. No, we don't. We
Yes.
have,
Yeah.
I mean, you you look at the stories of these people, the stuff they did, the dedication, the sacrifice, the love, the care, the devotion, I mean, we have such a phenomenal story and history
Yeah.
right here on these shores, that it is a tragedy that we don't know our own history.
Yeah.
Absolute tragedy. And then when we got married in 2017, and even prior to that, I've had these stories. The book was published in 2014. I've had these stories in my head since then, and every now and then one of them would come out, and I'd say, oh my gosh, it reminds me of a story. And storytelling runs in my family anyhow.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
and so I started telling these stories, and she said, "This is a podcast. You've got, like, you already know all these things. This is a podcast." So
Mhm.
yeah, that's where it came from.